Good morning. I want you to picture this. Jesus is reclining at a table, seated in the spot prepared for him as a guest. The evening seems ordinary enough until she walks in. She doesn't even have a name in this story. She wasn't invited, but she comes anyway, holding a jar of alabaster. She quietly approaches Jesus, and then without a word, she kneels beside him. She lets down her hair. She begins to weep. Her tears fall into Jesus' feet, mixing with the dust. She opens up a jar and she pours out its contents over his feet. Now, Simon, the host, is appalled. He's not just judging her, he's judging Jesus too. This is what he says. He says, if this guy were really a prophet, he'd know exactly what kind of woman is touching him. But, this is Jesus. He knows. He knows exactly who she is and what she's been through. And he speaks of her in the past tense when he says, her many sins have been forgiven. That's why she's been shown such great love. Catch that? Jesus had already forgiven her. Now, here's the real question for us. What if we spent less time judging like Simon and more time offering grace like Jesus? Friends, this isn't just about a woman at a dinner party. It's about how we see people today. The ones who walk into our churches, our communities, our lives, carrying stories we don't know and wounds that we haven't seen. Too often, like Simon, we write people off and we see labels instead of lives. But Jesus sees something different. He sees worth. He sees love. He sees someone already forgiven and deeply valuable. Grace for ourselves and others begins when we start seeing people the way Jesus does, with compassion, not with suspicion, with dignity, not disgust, with action and not avoidance. So what if we don't just preach grace? What if we actually practiced it? In our policies, our neighborhoods, our voting, our giving, our serving? What if we built tables wide enough for everyone to sit, not just the invited, but the unnamed and the unwelcome too? Friends, the way of Jesus is not just to believe differently, it's to live differently. So less like Simon and more like Jesus. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you, be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. In whatever room you walk into today, may you do so with the confidence that you are a child of God.